I would like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network, live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we are doing game two of a four-game series of MLB baseball. We're doing game 103 of MLB baseball season two. Philadelphia Phillies season record is 81 and 22. Cincinnati Reds is 48 and 55. All right, so we're doing game two of a four-game series. Phillies lead the series 1-0. I'm online coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green, and I'll be coaching Philadelphia Phillies against Cincinnati Reds in game two of a four-game series. And we're going to get this game underway. If there's anybody that want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the current.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Homer Bailey gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Homer Bailey. 3-pitch mix. Fastball, curveball, changeup. This guy, when he's on, you'll know he needs the curveball. That's his best secondary pitch. At times, his fastball can be overpowering, 94 to 96 miles an hour. If he brings the curveball and he brings the changeup, he can be as good as anybody in the league.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. 0-1 the count. Suarez into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bailey playing here in his age 31 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So now Carlos Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 4. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Nola, just 24 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
High in the air down the right field line. Williams giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. It remains 1-0. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Nick Williams. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On the ground to the right side. Oh, diving stop by Votto. Got him.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hamilton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate, J.P. Crawford. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, Adam Duvall. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball foul tip, but straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on to it for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
In now for the Reds, Scott Schebler. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And here's Jose Peraza. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 6. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Suarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Fouled away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on MLB Network from Great American Ballpark. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro.
Leading off for Philadelphia, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola. As he lines it out to center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Schebler is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Odubel Herrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. This is pulled into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's Carlos Santana now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. From the stretch. fly ball out to straightaway right field. Schebler sprinting after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Phillies leave them loaded, but they lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Crawford has a play. 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Homer Bailey.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Homer Bailey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Chopped weakly to the left. Franco is up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Nick Williams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Fielder number 5, Nick Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined into right, a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Franco.
Into the box, Michael Franco. Into center field, line drive base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat round. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As a look, now the pitch. This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he hits one on a line to left field. Duvall has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Now batting, pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Nola, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Scooter Gennett will begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Scooter Gennett.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Popped him up. Franco shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready for another chance, Adam Duvall. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Oh, what's going on, Charles? What's up, man?
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They still trail 1-0. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez 0 for 2 for him to this point.
My friends finally got me into getting taught.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto. GTA, that is a hot game. I don't know how long it takes
Wind
to
up
beat it.
And the 0-1.
I played it before. I never streamed it, though.
Ground ball
Grand
right
Theft Auto's
side.
hot, though.
Jeanette has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
But if I played Grand Theft Auto, I'd be trying to do the mission, you know?
Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up.
I wouldn't want to go around in a circle like how they do Grand Theft Auto, just go around in a circle and you know, never end the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Here's Carlos Santana now. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Let's go Phillies. That's what I'm talking about, man.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Yeah, I'm at game 103.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
103, franchise
misses
mode.
at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
I did one game more
so
this
far
season
in this
than
one.
I did last season. 103. Unbelievable. That's a lot of games.
0-1 count and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jeanette over to his right, two gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Williams. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Are you doing all 162?
Just got a piece up the line. It was foul for strike one.
Yeah. No.
Softly hit toward the hole.
I might.
Gotta hurry. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side.
You know, I might, man.
Fighting strike for a pair. Both coming on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the fifth.
Right now,
it's
you know
now
what I mean?
3-0 Philadelphia.
Because I'm caught up with all the sports, like all the major things is done.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez leads off from the bottom of the fifth. He looks right through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily. But now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm.
I'm going to have Madden football. So I'm thinking that I might keep baseball and collaborate that with the Madden 19.
If I'm trying to get these games by because all of the new games coming.
Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, of course.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time.
But the baseball,
0-2 now.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I could end the
morale.
season.
The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
You know,
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And the
you know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Baseball. Believe it or not, it's a very popular
The
stream.
1-2.
It's long, but it's nothing to me.
Is taken for ball
it's
2.
long, but you know,
well, 2 straight fastballs
I did a 5-hour
inside, haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
30 minutes with God of War 3. I did 5 hours on that joint. And Turtles, I did 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I did like 7 hours total.
Swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Just those
what I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was
That was an awesome
0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
I took little breaks, you know, because I had to find out how to do certain things. I didn't want to take the break,
and that brings
but
up
I had
Scott
to just to
Schebler.
find out how to do certain things.
So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
You know, the Ninja
Comes
Turtles
into this
thing was,
at-bat 0 for
I
1
loved
in the
that
ball
today.
game.
I loved it yesterday, you know, so That stream is, I'm almost done with the series of the Ninja Turtles. I thought that was awesome.
On its way, the 0-1
the Turtle stream.
And a neck-high
you know what I mean? I love all the mazes, you know,
He's
just the
obviously
action.
been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spot, he's not missing over the plate.
Turtle game. I like the Ninja Turtles.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
The Ninja Turtles is something I think most people sleep on. The Turtles is hot.
Up around the face.
I like the God of War too, but the Ninja Turtles is good.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fastball too high, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The Ninja Turtles stream was entertaining.
Oh yeah, man.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's
I had that
0-1
game
thus
for
far.
a long time, man, and it collect dust, man. I had the game where that game was collecting dust. And then when I got my V6 camera, when I got my PlayStation camera, and I started to stream, later on I started to stream the Ninja Turtles. But I didn't know how the stream was going to go.
From the stretch, here's
I didn't know if it was going to be a good stream or not.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat.
I was in between with it.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the
because
bullpen
most people
as
said
the lefties
Turtles
begun
was like
to heat up
played
down
out
there.
or whatever. But like I said, man, that stream was.
The 1-0
I liked it.
Is looked at for the first strike.
I like the villains in there. I like the villains. The special effects of the bosses on each level is hot, man. It's nice. I like the Ninja Turtles, all the acrobatic moves they can do. How they remember that board where they could float in the air when it was raining, and they could float through building to building. I thought that was hot. That was hot, man.
Oh, and look out as this runs in
The
and gets
boss
it.
battles
The
are
second
nice.
man he's plunked in.
Oh yeah.
Well,
definitely.
no one really likes getting
the
plunked by a
Ninja
pitch,
Turtle
but
boss,
as long as it doesn't do
the
too much
boss
damage,
levels is
most
off the
guys will
chain.
take it any day. A
You
free
know.
pass can be a big
I
deal
like
if the
those
guys
boss
behind you
levels, man, all
can
the
make it hurt
bosses.
for the pitcher.
It's hot, man. It's hot.
Stepping
They did a
in,
good job
Tucker
to me on that
Barnhart.
Ninja Turtle
Flied
thing.
out
I
in his
like it.
first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Also, the God of War was very good. It was hard, but it was good. I beat Hades. And then I
Ready
beat
to
the other
deliver.
boss.
Here's the first pitch.
That was fun, God of War.
This is taken outside for ball 1.
I might be done that game soon. I don't know how
Oh
far
yeah,
I
the
am.
weather conditions in the Ninja Turtles game are nice.
Line to
Oh,
the right
yeah.
side. Williams is
Oh,
there.
yes.
2 down.
The weather conditions off the chain, right? Yeah, with all the rain and thunder, it was nice, man.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later
Very
into
good.
the afternoon. Jesse Winker will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Jesse Winker.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
High and
That
away,
game is
not
underrated.
close. 3-0. Billy Hamilton would be next if they can keep
Yeah.
this inning alive.
Yeah, there's a lot of games like that, believe it or not, that's underrated. That's
And
nice.
he lays off
Yeah,
ball
that Ninja
4,
Turtle
so he
game
comes right off the
underrated.
bench and works the walk. Usually
I
easier
say
said
that
than
game
done.
underrated.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases.
look at the
Now he's
game.
really
You saw
got
the
his
game.
work cut out for him. We'll
Look
see
at
how
all
he
the
fares
levels.
here.
Look at the bosses. Look at
Here's
the
Billy
whole
Hamilton
storyline
standing
of the
in.
Turtle game.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this
To
one.
me, I thought it was hot. You know, I
Here
thought it
comes
was
the
hot.
first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order of the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Schebler, the runner at third. Peraza at second. Winker at
That's
first.
gonna be
2 out
awesome
in the
at the
inning.
end.
3-0 to him now.
Oh yeah, you don't want to miss that.
He's just thrashing out there right now.
Yes, sir.
I don't think he knows where anything is going.
We got some big people we got to fight. I think I got 3 people left. I got to fight Commander Crane. That's the next person. We got to fight Commander Crane. Then I got to fight Super Crane.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Commander Crane.
Digging in, Scooter
Crane,
Jeanette, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, strike 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1 run, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2 balls and a strike to Jeanette. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds 1. Jared Hughes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Jared Hughes.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco, his career line against Jared Hughes. He's a .333 hitter.
Franco.
First offering on its way. This is foul right side. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hughes, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. This is on the ground over to first, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
At the end of the day, it's all about result. He didn't do one thing right from an offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock.
Oh, it's going all right. How you doing, Uncle Phil? How's it going?
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Pitch out. Nothing doing. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. To short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one. He beat it out.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola. Popped him up. Suarez is there, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
My hours have picked up a lot more, so I'm not able to be in the streams like I used to, and it sucks.
Very good so far this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike.
Do you watch the streams on your phone? Watch them on your lunch break, or?
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need to rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
I might change Aaron Nola soon.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Hernandez has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Step at the pitching.
Riding in once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Like the 3rd, 4th inning, he wasn't doing all that good. Take his
first
butt out
pitch
the
of
game.
the at-bat. And out.
Second
the
time.
3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him.
Man.
That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez.
That's it. I'm playing this game, man.
He struck out swinging.
You done. Playing no game with you, man. Hold on.
In his last trip to the plate. Now time is called here.
Hold on. You're done, Aaron Nola. That's it. You're sitting down for the day. Not playing with you. Ball pin. All right, that's it. He's but sitting down. Adam Lincoln. Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound.
He's
going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Goodbye.
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Sit there. I'm done with you, Nola. I might trade you, too. Keep playing like this.
Adam Morgan enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
See how he does. He'll take it from the 6th inning. Aaron Nola, you know, he's going to be benched first, and the next step is I'm getting rid of him. He keep playing like this, get rid of him.
Not close. It's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Scott Shedler, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Here we go. Walking stuff.
Right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Scott Shedler 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
The batter, number 9.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Jose Peraza, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Crockett is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 51.
Philip Irvin is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 27.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, skyrocket, baby. Oh.
A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Woo. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Skyrocket. Ah.
Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing
Look at
long
that
distance
ball.
from
Look
the
at that
batter
laser on
spot
that
so
ball.
far.
Look at that.
Yeah, the pitchers
home run.
aren't
Let's
fooling
go
anyone
Phillies.
today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
For Philadelphia.
Carlos Santana will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
0-2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Digging in once again, Tucker Barnhart. No hits to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, right fielder, Philip Irvin.
That'll bring in Philip Irvin. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Bounce it to the left side. Tough play for Franco. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Coming in is Williams, and there goes the combined no-hitter. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
That's ball 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And that'll be the second out.
First baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Right side. Hernandez over to his left. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Duvall, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Down the third baseline. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Popped him up. Santana moving to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Philadelphia is on top, 4-3. Digging in to try it again, Nick Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Nick Williams.
First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Franco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Mason Williams will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 68, Mason Williams.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
A ball and no strikes. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart. Peraza stands at first with 1 out. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Line drive to left. Hoskins will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder, Phillips Irvin.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Phillips Irvin. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Walton, 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. Wandy Peralta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Aaron Altair will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Bro,
And this
you
ball's
look
pretty
like
well struck
Notorious
high and
B.I.G.
deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh, and 1, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hamilton is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Philadelphia, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Mark Leiter comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 31, Mark Leiter.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And that misses for ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 gone. Reds down to their final out now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Grounded slowly to the left side. Crawford gloves it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.